Now, welcome to this session wherein we will be talking about installation of Python and how do we get it familiar or how do we get the use of it, right? How do we make our hands dirty in Python? Okay, so are you all ready to begin? Yes, no? Okay, great. So when I talk about installation of Python, the first and the foremost thing I'm in the open source environment, right? Like for example, if you talk about the first open source this thing, so the thing which I would like to talk about is REPL, right? This is something which is quite open source. You just have to write the basic program and you can see the output directly, right? So let me just take you over here and show it to you. So this is an open source software where you can write the code and you can see the code easily, right? Okay. So you can just click on REPL and you can click on Python and create REPL. Yes. So I'm just making you familiar. So I'm just telling you the very first program. Suppose I have to write here print, bracket open, double quotes, and then I'm going to write hello world, right? And run. Correct? So this is open source, wherein you have to write it here and you can see the code here. Okay. Now, why I want all of you to install Python and do it? Because when you are learning, right? When you are actually learning or when you are trying to, explore a new language, always learn from the basics. And that is where, and that is why I always tell my students, okay, students, please go through and learn using idle because indentation, everything you will do it on your own. These open source platforms, these open source like Visual Studio and all, it will do what? It will do the things automatically for you, right? Which I don't want you to learn programming this way. And that's why I am emphasizing or focusing that you should all learn using the idle only. Okay, so let us begin. Now, what do we have to do for the installation part, right? So when I talk about the installation part, first of all, you'll go to our favorite Google, right? And okay. So when I talk about Google, what are we going to do? We will go to the Python official website. So you can just write here Python download. So this is the official website. This is the link which I'm going to share it with all of you. I'm putting it in chat. You can just go here and start downloading, right? Now, the next thing which you will do over here is you will go to downloads, right? So just click on it. Once you click on the download, what are we going to do? See here, when you click here, can you see download this one? Okay, so this is for Windows. In case you have a Mac or maybe other platforms, so you can do it accordingly. So what will you do? You will click on this link and the download has begun. Right? Clear? Okay. Now, once you have done this, you will see this Python is installed in your systems, right? This. Now, what you have to do? You just have to click on, correct? Now, why I want you to do it this way is because in my system, it is already installed, but still just for you, I'm going to show it to you. So you can just click on it. It will show like this. and it will start the progress. I mean, this is the progress bar which shows that your Python is getting installed. Correct? So I hope everyone is able to download. You can do it along with me. Yeah, it will take 5-10 minutes, not more than that. Not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes. Yes, so in case you have any questions or you're not able to see, it shows Python installation and everything, right? Okay, so I think the installation is done. Yes, setup was successful, right? This is how you will get your first installation. So this is your idle, right? This is your Python is being installed in your system, correct? Now when I have to write, I mean, I have to see where, I mean, where should I start using it, correct? So you'll go here and you're going to type over here is this idle. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to go here and click on open. So this is my shell. So shell is the place where actually you will see what here you are going to see the output. Correct? But where are we going to write the program? So that I'm going to show it to you. So you'll go to click on file, then you will click on new file. This is the place, this window which opens here, you are going to write your first program. So how do we write it? So let me just, you can write anything, whatever you like. Okay. So you can write, okay, happy weekend. And then the same thing, either you can click on run or F5. Okay, you will save it. Now why is it? So this was the familiarity with the, what do you talk about is the idle, correct? So is it clear? Yes, no? Now you know how can we write a simple program. Okay, great. Now I'm going to take you to another installation, which is called Anaconda. Now, what do you mean by Anaconda? And ma'am, when you have talked about, installation of Python using, I mean, in the idle thing and all, then why do we need Anaconda? See, the reason behind teaching you Anaconda, because Python is not only restricted just to programming or making games or turtle designing or UI designing. These all things you can do using idle. But as I told you, it has a beautiful library, beautiful things to explore around. So that's where Anaconda comes into the picture, right? So Anaconda distribution is the most trusted distribution for data science. So the people who want to explore, who want to learn, who want to go into this field, for them, we have made an arrangement that you should know Anaconda, or you should know how to use the Jupyter lab. So that's why here it is written launch Jupyter. Okay. People who don't want to learn data science, they can restrict till here also, not a problem. But yes, this is an extra thing which we are teaching it across. So it will be beneficial for you. Why? Because if you know, there are 1500 open source packages which is there with Anaconda, right? And it is the, it is also free and it is also easy. And this is something which is like, widely used these days, right? So that's where we will talk about the installation of Anaconda Navigator and going it across. So the same process, let me take you over here once again. So now you'll go here and type here, say anaconda. Here we go. So I'm going to share this link once again with all of you. So I'll just share this link in the chat. Open, free download. Yes. So you can click on this one, download. Here the download begins. Here it is. So yeah, it will take some time to install. See, it's showing over here, opening in 55 seconds. So you'll have to wait till then. This is the one. You can just click on this one. It's taking some time. Yeah, see, can you see? Setup is loading. You just have to click on welcome to Anaconda, click on next. You just have to agree to this license. Okay, so you can just agree. Just me, because you don't want to do it for the next thing. Where do you want to keep your destination folder? So you can click on next. Okay, so now for me it is coming like this because I have already installed, I mean in my system it is already there. So maybe I will change the this thing for all of you. I'm going to follow. Okay, so okay, so you will see the Anaconda navigator over here. Now once you see the navigator over here, the next thing is you're going to see this one here. In this, what are we going to do? We are going to click on this one, the Jupyter Notebook, the launch. Okay. And once you do this, the next step will be you just have to click on this and launch it across. After few minutes, you will see this. Now, why am I telling this? Because in my computer, it is already installed. So that's the reason I am showing it to you this way. Okay. Now, I will take you to my Jupyter book. So this is, these are my so many notebooks. What you have to do is you just have to click on new, and in this you have to click on Python 3. Okay. And can you see? This is the notebook where you will be writing the program. Okay. You can see, you can type here anything like print hello. How is the day for you today? Okay, and then you can run. So see, it printed exactly the same. Clear? The installation part is clear to all of you? Great. So we'll stop here.